Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bell Lawn Bowling Club here in Sun City, Arizona. We're here again for the 2025 U.S. Open. We're going to start our coverage with women's fours. So, our first match, we're going to show a women's fours championship quarterfinal between the team of the 4-0 team, number one seed, Joanne Hedgespeth, Rachel Markison, Alex Vandenbos, and Mary Thompson, versus the number 8 seed, 2-1-1 of Dee McSparran, Sherry Curry, Jane English, and Pat Binney. Match today will be 14 ends. There is a 2-hour and 20-minute time limit. And there must be a winner today. Ladies qualified. They played 4 12-end matches yesterday. And the 22 teams, the top 8 are in the championship final. The next 8 are in the third flight, and the other 6 had the one day. Who are we? I'm Bowls USA Hall of Fame member Scott Roberts. I'm joined by Bowls USA Treasurer and Southwest Division Treasurer Kelly Warren. Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Scott. Hello, rest of the world. Great to have you join us in Sun City, Arizona this morning for our final day of events and broadcasting. It's been a great run so far.
We had a well-deserved day off yesterday. Well, we had qualifying for men's singles and the women's fours. So we have a mix today. We'll update further as we go along, but only the championship flights are here today at Bell. Whereas previously, if you've been watching the coverage earlier in the week, we've been showing third flight, quarters, and second flight semis, and then a championship all in the same event. Instead, the plan today is to show this women's championship flight quarter, the other brackets women's flight semi, and then finish our coverage with the men's singles gold medal match. The ladies are just finishing up their second trial end, and then we'll get started with the match. Our live stream coverage today, as well as all week, has been brought to you by the Bowls Development Fund. Bowls Development Fund and President Steve Nelson are the live streaming tent sponsor. So it's very kind of them to let us have this tent so we can keep us and our equipment cool, which we've been doing our best all week. They're a nonprofit dedicated to growing and supporting lawn bowls in the U.S. with fundraising and partnership. So if you're looking to donate, looking for a tax-deductible donation, you want to grow bowls in the United States, the Bowls Development Fund is the best way to do that. I know they take one-time donations as well as monthly donations or to be placed in your wills or trusts. So if you want more information, you can find out more at bowlsdevelopmentfund.org. Thank you very much for your sponsorship, BDF. We should probably start temperature watch.
Already.
The temperature watch is right now, it's 58. When 15. I'm going to make a note of that.
So I'm looking across the green at some of the other matches. We have a mix of the women's fours teams and the men's singles, also championship bracket here. We'll try and chime in with some updates, especially for our international players that are playing today. So our friends across the oceans, around the world, stay current with what's happening at the Bowls USA US Open. While they're finishing the men's bracket, one match I is on ring 3 right next door is Rob McMullen versus David Ball. The other 6 men in the finals are Steve Marsh rolling against Phil Downs this morning, Johnny Slater rolling against Chris Punchel, and Rob Law rolling against Martin Crick. The McMullen Ball match I can see and hopefully can provide some updates. The others don't have too much information. Visual feed, but not the audio. But hopefully we're back up and running as the lead jack.
All right, first jack underway. Mary Thompson again. All right, here we go. First ball of the match. Good weight there. This is Pat Binney. Yeah, a little short there. Very second, nothing in her way. Just looking to adjust the line here. A little heavy at that one. Heavy with that one. Just a slight overcorrection. This is Alex Vandermoss. So, a good line, a couple yards through. Gene English. Again, a little heavy. A little loose in this first end.
A little wet out. Everyone's learning the grass. It's a bit slower than it was in the afternoon yesterday. Maybe over adjusting.
Better adjustment there by Alex. That was pretty good there. There's Gene English. Yeah, not a bad effort. A little heavy. And Rachel Markison. her first. Pretty sure they're holding. Might be 2. It's looking like 2 right now. Yeah, that's a really good starter there. Probably should make 3 now. Sherry's walking down. Interesting that Dee, Sherry, Jean, and Pat are all from here in the Sun City, Arizona area. I think Dee's team is having Sherry as the vice stay in the head and then has this as a rank. But Joanne's team is not. Sherry's first, and looking like they're down 3 early here. Oh, nice shot there.
Rectified that. Still one.
Probably going to try and push into Mary's or just slide underneath. Got that white ball as well as theirs. Yeah, good home for it.
Not as much turn this early as they'll get a few hours from now.
Yeah, just trying to probably get underneath and get to those 2 balls there. Not too much different from our last one. Great. It's really good by Sherry here. A little touch. Oh, beautiful draw. Wow. That was quick. 3 down to shot. Beautiful one at that. That's probably the eyeball, and I wonder what to do. Having a chat with Rachel. Go on the forehand here for her, the righty. Come in the left and just do a jack or ball shot, knowing that Rachel put that one in that back right corner. Or she could try and come on the backhand and try and dislodge it that way. Probably look a little bit better on the forehand, and I mean, they got catchers either way, so it's not really an issue. It just probably with the angle, whatever it is that she sees. Yep, and she's going to go on the forehand here. And just hung it out a little bit. And knowing that she's doing that, Dee could go the other hand, but she could stick with this hand and just try and get there first. Gotta be gentle. She might be concerned about hitting one of those balls in front.
Push that one through for 3.
Close. Yeah, look at that little nudge. I don't know if it got to 2.
Yeah, still there for you.
Could be. Hard to tell from the angle. Joanne, maybe a little overcorrection here. Again, early days. All right, Dee holding one. I wouldn't call this a throw free. It's not a free throw here. But she does have a chance to get an extra point and not a ton of danger. Just wants to touch on the purple or come around it. Oh, I don't know if she moved it enough. Looks like she touched it and sat right back down.
And she come in with 2 feet more weight, could have pushed that white one
she
through
could hit
a bit for 4.
Yeah, hit the purple into the white, and then put the white one would have gone right out, and she would have sat for 4 exactly. But I mean, it's a dicey shot because they don't have the catcher. If she catches the jack clean, then. So yeah, that's again, it's kind of depends on the situation as we talked about. What are the odds? What's the danger? What's the opportunity? What are the odds of each? And is this time for it? And the first end to try and go for I could get 4 or I could give away 1. Actually, maybe 1 or 2 based on the way the head was set up.
Measuring for the second shot here.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is 2.
it wasn't.
All right. So 2 for McSparran and company. Great bowling by the back end there. They go up 2-0 in this championship final. We do have a scoreboard, so I'm holding off on putting up the digital scoreboard until I see which the ladies are taking, see who's going to be blue and who's going to be red, or if anybody's going to do anything.
Chime in with a quick update. Rock and Mullen is at 4-2 over David Mullen in a single match next door. Okay. Rock got the first two, David got the next two.
Pat first. A little bit behind. Trying to get a little bit better angle on that camera. Mary's first looks really good here. Oh, just sliding by. Alright, got a little adjustment on that camera. This will be good here. Pat with another good one here. Just wants to sit on her own. It'll be alright. Not bad. Oh, really good by Mary there.
Look like it's going to take too long for these ladies to find the side width and speed.
Nice pull there by Alex. Be positive through the head, being down a couple here. I was talking to Dee before the match, and I said, you know, we have the cameras on you. Just try and move to the side. He said, oh, yeah, okay. We'll be sure to move over. Yeah, there she goes. Now she got it. I swear I didn't yell at her. I just sent her vibes.
Wow, with so many bowlers in a fours game.
Yeah. No, the ladies did a good job on the first thing. Just whether they're going to be able to remember. It's a tricky thing. You're not used to it. You get into the match and forget. The hope is with fours that you can have enough people that are just one person has to remember. Whereas Sherry looking to kind of did like she led last in and kind of bail out the front. Yeah, that's a good call, I think, by Joanne to try and have Rachel come all the way to the back to that black bull there, which is the way to get in for a third. Not a bad position. Kind of need something back there.
Get that little caterpillar, as you call it, forming in front of the jack.
Just need to kind of make use of that wall and just kind of drive through it. Probably another, I mean, she finished about 2 feet short, so I think another yard or two would probably be good and get a piece of this head so she can hit the white or blue bull. And not bad. You could see that, just the kind of thing, just, you have to pick, you just commit. This is the right weight and line, because that's probably a good position with the yard less weight and have been perfect. So Rachel again trying to probably just keep the same line and just drop a little pace. Just trying to get to that black bull behind. Just slid by.
$30 looks like.
All right, you up to the skippers crossing over, and Team Hedgespeth holding 2. I wonder if I should add team to that. It's probably a good idea. I'm going to do that. Why? I don't know. I feel like it.
He's got one.
Yep, he's trying to be positive through the head here. I think Joanne had the right idea. They got trying to see if there's a pocket where things can go awry for them. They do have, there's a couple in the back right, but I still think her better play is what she was thinking, calling for Rachel, just trying to get a third and just sit that bull right behind, just sit right on that black one. So I say a lot of times here is don't be heavy and narrow, because you don't want any unintentional jack movement. But here it's a case where it's like, well, it is kind of, there's no real danger on that side. I mean, prefer not. It just seems like almost all the time, there's a lot of danger doing that. And D being down absolutely wants to be in heavy and narrow here. Try and turn this head over. Looks pretty good here. Very nice. Nearly. She did great to cut it to 1. Boy, she hits that with another yard away. She should bring that jack back to her own.
Might be 2.
It should just be 1, because the blue bull, that's the shot, and then orange bull's D in front, and then the bull behind is Pat Binnie's.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. The Skittles out there. Taste the rainbow. So she just, I think, still just wants to sit that bull behind, and she could get 2. Again, it's a little safe. There's nothing really on that side. It's going to be hard for her to kind of ship the jack that way. So I think it's just a draw to the jack. She can err on the side of hitting to that black bull, and should be able to get underneath her last bull that she delivered. Just make the adjustment, add a couple. Pretty safe. Just a little short, so it's going to be 1 for Team Hedgespeth. They get on the board. 2-1 after 2. We're going to be playing 14 ends again, in case you're just joining us. The 2-hour and 20-minute time limit. I think they started right around the top of the hour.
Winner of this match will play the winner of Team Susie Houston with Alice Birkinshaw, Julie Buchanan, and Linda Roberts. And they're playing against Team Angie Irwin with Ingrid Benson, Janet Watson, and Lois Coates.
And so in the other bracket is the game that we're going to be showing next. So the winner of those two games is what we're going to be showing after this one in the semifinals. So it's Jordan Coast's team and Katya Moore's team, or Jordan Coast rather and Mary Wright playing each other, and the winner of that, and Katya Moore against Mary Beath, the winner of that. So those two matches, that's what we'll show. Pretty good openers here. Mary with a nice ball behind for a yard, but Pat Binney with just dropped one a couple inches away from the jack. One with the shot, one with the position. And I like this call of just sticking with the same hand. Pretty good ball there. It's one thing I think is a mistake that people make in fours is you want to give your partners a chance to adjust. So you see a lot of times, like, say, playing the forehand, and it's like, now you say in the backhand. And if you're front end, that's pointless. You're better off just having, like, your lead, just play the forehand twice, see what you get out of it, make an adjustment off your first. Then have your second lead if you need a backhand shot. Like, this is setting up for backhand for Hedgespeth team being down one. But there's no point in doing that and switching over, because it's like, what are you going to get? You don't get a chance to adjust. So really just playing either hand is good. I mean, Alex she could slide underneath it and get jack or ball, or she could hit it and she could pop it loose. I mean, it's a little different story for the skip, for the back end, for the skips, but I just really have never seen a need to switch hands for the leads in a fours match.
Couple balls on the green at that time, so just keep drilling what you're drilling for the same oil well.
Yeah, and the front end should be drawing and adjusting. Drawing and adjusting. Balls in the head. Another pretty good ball. Really nice there by Jean English. And Alex had pretty good weight, just needs to tighten it down and should get a little action on that head. Again, it's a case of like, well, she could switch over. It's like, yeah, but does she know what the line is over there? I mean, as opposed to just playing the same hand and just playing the same weight and just tightening it down a little bit. And in she comes. Great adjustment, great ball. One for them. Well played. Good communication, good teamwork, good call, good execution.
Start over, building a new head.
Yeah, and they're up a couple, and again, you can see the position. And Mary didn't have the shot, but she had the position, and now her first ball is second shot right now. And Jean drew a good one, so I think Dee was giving her the choice. It's like, well, you do have the wide open draw, and who knows what the hand's going to be, or you're trying to go through kind of all the other balls in front. So it's kind of like a mix or match, and this is what kind of happens. See, she played a new hand, and what happened? She's about the same weight and 2 yards short, as opposed to she could play the other hand and added, made the adjustment, but it just looks so ugly over there. I think that was the conversation Dee was having with Jean. It's like, well, you want to try and come through all the trash, so to speak. There's Rachel with a clean draw here. Is she going to make it? Just a bit short. Good line, though. A little miscommunication there. So this is going to happen, I think, a few times in this match, because you have one vice staying and one vice going. There's like, you go now. Wait, don't go. No, go. No, don't go. It's going to be a little bit of that today.
Polished ball waiting for more team.
Well, Sherry's been pretty outstanding early in this match. That one up. I think that was Rachel's ball, so it's 3 down now. 2 in a measure, she says. Jones really wasn't something behind, she says. The main thing is shoot that gap, play the same hand, get between that purple and a black ball there, and then any weight you want to try and get to it, just try and be behind. Personally, wouldn't mind her just kind of on the draw.
Not short here.
No, it's what Joanne wanted. She wanted something behind. Kind of look at a few moves in advance here. Side views, you can see where that ended up. And where Steve's trying to. Sure had good weight. She just happened to hit that ball, I think. Here it comes again. What a shot. What a shot. Just dragging it right back for one. Another solid shot by Sherry.
Sherry's been the vice of the game. No, they each have one bowl back there. The back bowl is probably looks like it's close to the tee line, so the jacket's still a foot or two in front, I suspect.
Yeah, it's probably just one, kind of lonely. I mean, it was a good call by Joanne. She really wanted the position, and I think it just, a bit of a little tighter. The draw would have been okay. Just drawing through would have been all right. But just a wonderful ball by Sherry. It's kind of hard to protect against a perfect ball. All right, John's going to try and go to the forehand, see if she can get all the way around this. She's got both of her balls in front here. Just going to tap on both of them. Dee's got an interesting play here. I mean, a lot of room. It's not really dangerous on the draw weight to, even if she gets wrecked and hits any of these balls in front on either hand, it's not really going to hurt anything. But she does want to kind of try and get a clean draw in. Pretty good shot here. Should be in for two. Yep, it is. Joanne's just trying to, I think, draw one in, shoot the gap between the white and the blue ball of her own here. If she makes it through, she's got a good chance. Even an edge would be all right. It's going to be helpful for the cause. Why cut it down to one?
Yeah, looks like it. Hard to tell from this angle.
I think Dee's going to switch over here, it looks like. Since that white ball got moved out, she's got a clear run at it. Doesn't have to play through any of those things on the other side. Just a nice draw here. Should get a little edge on that. Just sailing by. Not quite sure what the angle how many is. It's at least one for Team McSparran. It's a question of how many. Just the one. Good ball to save it by Joanne to cut it down. But a beautiful ball by Sherry Curry, and again to make it 3-1 after three. In this 2025 U.S. Open Women's Fours Championship Flight quarterfinal.
Over on rank 3, Rob has extended his lead. Rob McMillan leading over David Ball 13-2. I think those are two 18 21 championship. I think it's 18.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Where's the guys in the truck? In my ear?
nice adjustment there by Pat. There probably just, she could keep the same weight and be okay. Just kind of tighten it down and see if she can get a piece of the head on the way through. Get that jacker bowl. I think it's just going to float around here though. Yeah, not bad. Got her on the center line, put another one in the head. We've seen the jack move nearly every end, I think, at this point. That's how it is. The higher the level goes, the more the jack moves. So those bulls behind, if I marry you, go, oh man, boy, she's really heavy. And it's like, it just, how many times have we seen it? It just, it's been in the hunt for the count. There's Cheese first. Just trying to match the bulls there. And I kind of split the two. It's probably pretty good.
Just to draw right into the jack.
Yeah. Actually been pretty good. They've been, between Alex and Mary, they kind of, usually like you want your lead to be in the back and in the jack, you know, have position and have shot. And between the two of them, they've been able to kind of ham and egg it and be able to do it. Yeah, and again, Alex has been drawing very well. Off to a good start so far. Oh. Gene trying to kind of pop it free with little jack or bull shot. Just missed it. Alex probably wants to change nothing, just do it again. Just work on those bulls. Definitely don't want to be any shorter. There's hopefully just kind of a nice gentle draw here. Come all the way in. All right, not bad. I would probably send Sherry over to the forehand.
So looking at the jack and the bull, there's a wide enough hole where your jack or bull shot, as you mentioned earlier, needs to be not so fast. It needs to glide in at an angle, not straight through, because they could easily find that hole.
Yeah, I'd be surprised how many times people come with a lot of weight and there's no turn on it. And it's got a greater chance of going through the hole as opposed to something with a little bit of a bend on it. I guess Sherry's not worried about that white ball in front, and she's just going to come all the way around it, or at least attempt to. I think she could hit it with the other hand. A little short here. This will be interesting to see what the call is. I think Joanne, given that they're playing that hand, she sees a number down there. Not bad there. It's kind of next to her own. I think she wanted a little wider to guard against those three, that kind of dark quadrant there. Those three bulls that happens to get dragged a lot. All right, Sherry, need to add the pace. I think her line's pretty good for it. You just need to add a lot of pace here. I don't think she's done it. I think she missed her line. Now that little dark quadrant's now 4 there on that side to that pole. I don't know if I'd be... Well, it's not a great concern, but...
Congested on that draw line now.
Just kind of just tried to put one in that quadrant, and then I think maybe she was saying, okay, go ahead and draw now. And in the front end, you just really have one goal. The back end, it gets a little bit more of a, I need to do this, I need to do that. So you got to be able to get on and get on it early. So, all right, so the skippers are up. D's up, down 1. She's got a little danger with that white one in front. She doesn't want to push that in. Yeah, see, Rachel was the one that remembered there. I'll give Rachel the point. The ladies are always taught to just be standing behind the head and just kind of communicate and watch, and so it's a little bit of an adjustment to have them have to do something different just so you all can watch at home. And frankly, they can watch later, because I know a lot of these ladies, I mean, it's amazing how many people we get live. You know, maybe we'll get 20 to 50 say live, and then we'll have 1,000 within 24 hours. And a lot of the ladies watching their own, checking out their form and so on.
We've already had a few players come back the next day. Why'd you say that about me?
We don't get a lot of that.
No, I'm just kidding. But they do watch their matches when they go home in the evening, and they've made comments, and we've gotten a lot of compliments, so we appreciate the accolade.
Yeah, so Joanne's gonna try her. Oh, didn't quite get it through in the middle of a little heavy to get into that pile, but I think she was like, well, if I have whatever weight I want, then I could just get in there. So, all right, D's down one still. Has a change. So Joanne was trying to cover that, but it's kind of low danger here, but because D's kind of more on the draw here. What a shot! Oh, what a bowl! Picks it up on the other hand, kind of drags over right into that black pole of Pat Binney's her own partner, so she's holding one. Now with those two poles, look like they're locked, and the front one is there, so she could come in, and she's got the position behind. Again, those bowls that we were talking about by Mary Thompson. There's those two. If the jack happens, if she comes through that port on the forehand, if she drags the back jack back, where Rachel's standing, I think they got a couple back there. That's Rachel saying that's, I think it goes from the furthest back is Mary, then, so that's theirs, then away, then Mary's again, then Rachel's, and then Dee's. So they've got 3 out of the 5 that are there, and the 3 most right are theirs. The shot bowl is kind of touching in with that bowl, which is also theirs. So in my mind, I think you're playing the forehand and you're trying to, again, a jack or bowl shot with like a yard or 2 of weight, and you could hit the jack and drag it back to the corner, and it'll probably get you 3, maybe 4. If you hit the white bowl and it'll pop that black bowl right on out, you probably are sitting for 2. The main thing is you just want to be underneath that purple bowl in front left. So looks like that's what she's trying. I think she's just going to be a bit narrow. I think that was the right play. I think that was the right play and the right weight for it. It just didn't come off. So one more for Team McSparran. That'll go up 4-1 after 4.
We're on ring 3. Rob McMullen has continued to win ends, holding a 15-3. Team Susie Houston scored their first end in the 4th. And Team Angie Irwin are leading 3-1. The winner of that match will play the winner of this match. Great opener.
Good opener by Pat there. He just probably wants to just draw through this here. And a good ball there. A little piece of the black going through.
Don't know if that was good. Opened up that hole a little bit too.
Another good bowl by Pat Benny. Well done there. 2 solid bowls. Yeah, Mary just wanted to do it again. Now she's probably wanted to sit on that last bowl that's delivered.
Your same bowl would give us that exact result.
I think the same thing might be good. It might be right on it. Just a little short. Good draw weight though, but just a little off the pace on the last.
She's level. 2.
So this is setting up different than our previous few ends where the lead just went behind the jack and then the second lead used those bowls.
Needs something to stick with his hand. Getting the inside of the jack of the iron. Oh, that's well done there. A little dicey. They didn't have the catchers on that hand, but she must really like it, clearly. Probably just 1 in, 1 out, and it's just 2 down, I think. Yeah, you can see her asking for Alex to kind of stick on the forehand, play through those bowls. Which is probably pretty good. It's what she was playing the hand before. Similar kind of shot. A little heavier, I think, than she wants, but she's going to get a decent result out of it. Gets a nice close third. And here you got to be careful. You don't want any jack movement, so I think, hopefully, I think that wouldn't be so bad to just kind of float around here. You don't want any. Doesn't help you, but the main, it'd be better again to be behind than to be short. But you can understand. You understand the thinking of, like, the kind of the lizard brain of just kind of like, I don't want to be, kind of that subconscious talking to you. But now because you don't have they do have the other one in the back, but I'd rather it be 2 in the back. Then it's like, okay, you got to pick your poison. The 2 here, the 2 in the back.
At my lunch, this
Alex
jack
try it
isn't
again,
staying,
trying to will it over here. Oh, just kind of traded it.
But put another position bowling back.
You can be a little bit short.
Someone's got to wiggle that and move that jack out eventually.
Come around and cover it in the back. Because whoever hits it's going to the back ball.
He's kind of trying to paint the picture. Interesting, Sherry stayed in the head this time. She didn't go down. So Dee's just describing everything to her. I think she's opting to just kind of put in something behind, which is what Dee was kind of calling for. Just get something back. I think they'd be well served to kind of match those blue bowls on the right. I think that back blue bowl is the one that's the kind of the danger for them at the moment. And that's what Rachel's going to try and hit the pile here and try and spring it over to them.
Although our last one now, the best back, which will create a little restraint on running at that little 3-bowl pocket.
Oh, just turned it over. Wow, great effort there by Rachel. I think it's still 2 though.
Ignore this bowl here. I don't think
And again, you see how everything's kind of going to that back blue bowl there. And now Dee wants a bowl there.
Dee told her ignore the bowl in front, just play like it's not there, which as a skip I always say, if you move it, it's not in my way.
It's pretty good. Not bad there by Sherry. Gets a little catcher there. Interesting. Yeah, I'm probably having Rachel just do the same thing. There's a case we made for the other hand, but Joanne might just probably have. It's not worth having Rachel switch. Joanne may try the other hand depending on how this looks out. Yeah, just a little narrow. All right, no crossover. While they're crossing over, thank you to Barry Bowling Systems. Barry Bowling System and the Barry family have constructed and installed over 700 synthetic greens worldwide. They have banners at all 5 bowling venues, specially in design, construction, installation, and maintenance for a full range of market-leading synthetic lawn bowling services. David Aaron's the general manager, Barry Bowling Systems, sponsoring the US Open. This since as long as I can remember, and they continue to do so. And if you're looking to replace your artificial or genuine, Berry Bowling Systems. I've never heard a bad word about their greens. So thank you again, David, and Berry Bowling Systems. Let's see what Dee's going to try here. So she's on the forehand, which is interesting. I wonder if she's just trying to drop something in front. I think she'd be, because I mean, I'm looking at what's Joanne going to do. I mean, Dee's holding a couple, so she could have tried to draw third. What's Joanne going to do? Joanne's probably going to come on the forehand because it's pretty blocked up on the backhand. To come with weight, see if she can hit that pile, trying to push the two bowls. She's got everything on that right side of the green. Well, not everything, the immediate vicinity, because that's right that Sherry put that purple one out there. So Joanne just can't go willy-nilly at it. She also doesn't want to go two down. I think she'd rather get a piece and see if she can get a chunk, get a bowl and get a little movement here. Oh, nice effort there. Dee's probably just, I think Dee's just on the draw here. Just make the adjustment draw. See if she can get to those two black bowls. Just touching on that front one would be really good there. Yeah, beautiful bowl there by Dee McSparran. Beautiful. Should be 3 now. Joanne's going to have a look, and they're debating what to do. She really, I mean, even if she moves it, it's going to be hard for it to get worse than 3. So they may not have the position for the shot. If anything, if she could get it through and move that jack back, I'm trying to eyeball it to that white bowl, let's say, behind. And that little triangle, those are all theirs. So that'd be 2 or 3. But the main thing is, it just, you can't stay 3 here. Just going to be a little high. I don't think this is going to make the turn. Didn't miss by much. Tipped the own bowl, but should be 3 more for Team McSparran.
It was the 3 signal.
I was looking for a 3 signal. I'm thinking it's 3. Well,
Yeah, it did.
Alex
While
is,
you were marking your pen,
Okay.
it was sent down.
okay, good. All right, 5 ends down. It's a 7-1 lead for Team McSparran. Got to be feeling good here. Team Hedgespeth didn't lose yesterday, 4-0. And Team McSparran just kind of squeaked in, and 2 wins, 1 loss and a tie, and that tie was against the team that's the number 7 seed. So they were playing to, like, if one of us wins, we're in for sure, and the loser's out. And instead they tied, and now they're both in.
That 8-1 match in the morning on day 2 is always an interesting mystery.
We have a few 2-day tournaments in the Southwest that we both played in, and a lot of them are just, the first day you're just trying to get in the mix if you can, get in that championship flight, and then see how they go the second day. Short pass first one. By Joanne. Joanne rooting it in for Mary. Well done. Good job, Mary Thompson. Beautiful there.
So he's got that head next door. Those are Rob McMullen's bowls around the jack, and he's on 17s.
Guessing that's going to 18. And the championship will probably be
Or
21.
not, says David. He just dragged it back and stole the shot.
Here, Pat, stick with the same hand, just trying to play jack or bowl. She's not far away here. Oh, just great effort. Just turned it over. Main thing here if you're Mary is trying not to be short. You got a good first bowl. And you know those back bowls. I think we've had jack movement in every single end. Another bowl. 2 good bowls in the head there. Well done by Mary Thompson.
David's still holding next door. Rob sliced the jack going by. You saw the marker. Mark that bowl. But still, David shot to stay alive.
Gene's a little narrow here, I think.
Okay, you want outside that round, or you can touch it. Turn in. After roll turn. Mickey Jones.
So Joanne asking for a bowl in the back. That gives you a good feel for the length of what she's looking for here.
Okay, that's going to be a great spot, Alan. Yep.
Again, with 2 on, I think she's looking for the position here.
Okay, maybe my foot's not working for you. Your goal is to take the jack, the bull or the jack. Not that one, this one.
I think the team Hedgespeth's tactics have been sound, but Team McSparran just bowling has just been superior. They've had to make near perfect shots, and they've been doing it. Especially the backhand. If it isn't Cherry, it's D. Just having Alex put another one kind of behind, matching her own. They do have it kind of split up. So. Yeah, pretty good spot there. A little separation. Kind of got one near for movement. Might be in the count. Another one behind. All right, well, Sherry's walking. Big thank you to Henselite USA. Choice of Champions. Jim Wysopal was here during practice days with this tent. So if there's something you saw that maybe you didn't get a chance to pick up, go to henseliteusa.com. Thank you, Henselite. And Sherry's first. She's been pretty outstanding. Just maybe a bull short, yeah. Again, I think Joanne's got the right call here. Just trying to have Rachel do a draw and see if she can tuck that in. Tuck that around behind. Gives them best back, a little heavy. Sherry. Trying really hard here. Good roll.
It's locked in.
Yeah, again, you could see Joanne would just kind of like, well, kind of cover here, cover there, but you know, there was, because she just figured, well, there's only a foot of room to draw, and yet they're drawing within that foot. They're asking Rachel to kind of do the little, just kind of tuck it away.
Let's see, do we know who's holding in there?
Yeah, they're Dee's holding. Team McSparran. Sherry took it with her.
Sherry's ball.
Yep, Sherry took it with hers. Dia probably just try and match her. She could afford to touch on Sherry's and push that out. I don't think that's what you wanted there. Just kind of giving Joanne a little wing bowl there. I think Joanne Joanne could make use of that, and if she gets the inside half of that, it just kind of redirects right into the head. Joanne could play like a yard over, and if she's under, then she could push into the purple bull and get it out. If she's a little tight, she gets the jack. If she's a little wide, then she gets the inside of D's bull. Just a lot wide here. Managed to hit that one and got in. It almost got in there. Well, D might use her own wing bull here.
Same plan. The wick, just do the bull.
Don't know if D's here. Not really helped the cause there. All right, Jones sure due for a conversion. She's gotten pretty close a couple times. Just was a little high there. Just anywhere in that little trough would be good for her. This has got rich looking. I think it's going to be narrow though. Let's see what happens. No change. So one more for Team McSparran. Goes up 8-1 after 6 ends in this 14-end 2025 U.S. Open Women's Championship Flight quarterfinal.
I'm here with you, Scott, but I'm watching the men's match over on ring 3. David keep saving ends, and he's got it
Staying alive.
17-6. Halfway up the hill, or quarter way up the hill.
No room for error in that
No.
one.
He's won 3 ends in a row there. I'm kind of watching that match over the top of this one.
Yeah, and this one, it's getting to the point now where I wonder if Team Hedgespeth is just now you're just like that. You're down 7 with 8 ends to go. Really, maybe try and keep putting a bunch of bulls in the head. And tactics be damned.
Bowl your heart out.
I think that's the first end out of 6 that we haven't seen any jack movement. We've had jack movement in every end except that one. So you can understand the thinking. It's like, well, geez, we played 5 ends, the jacks moved 5 times.
Next door, those light-colored bulls are Rob McMullen's that we see on the angle. He just puts the jack on along the holding game.
Yeah, not bad here by Pat. One on the jack, one in the back. She could afford the same weight if she wants. Just kind of, I mean, there's a fair amount of room. I think she'd be better. She'd be better off just making the adjustment, doing a draw. Really, it's a little too far away to try and make this jack or bull shot. Better just kind of cutting up a couple yards here. Get one a little closer. Yeah, she's done that. Good solid second. By Gene.
Switch back real quick, Scott. We'll get to see Dave's game-saving attempt over on the left there. Ball's been delivered. All or nothing here.
Looks like he got it.
Yep. Saved another.
To come all the way through and up, and she's well short, a couple yards short there. Oof. had Jean switch over, and well, she's well short.
Dave on the mat next door, still alive.
Looks like he got a couple in that last one. Well, here's Alex with a better effort here. Yeah, there it is. A touch on the jack.
Our traditional jack movement.
Just got enough of it to move it over. And again, say Mary having the position bowls just a little bit behind, and with the jack movement, all of a sudden she's holding. Here's Sherry. She's pretty incredible so far. Just when they've needed a big shot, she seems to have come through more often than not. Don't know if that made it all the way in or not. Trying to ask Rachel, just calling in on that side. Pretty good ball here. She's going to pick up a piece of it. Oh, just missed. Once again, Sherry's the first ball shot. First ball is shot again. Sliding by. Good position, though. Might be two.
Might be two, yeah.
What's that? How far through was I? Okay. Yes. All right, Rachel. Serve that really well here. Gonna drop. Gonna drop.
Pretty good ball here by Rachel. It's going to make it all the way. Don't know.
General Custer, I think we're surrounded.
Well, if you look at the head next door, you can see a
Couple. Might be three even.
yeah. He's trying to desperately stay alive, and
Rob's ball's coming
Rob's
through
got the
that.
last, keeps having the last ball and keep not being able to get it. I don't think he's done it again. I think he's staying alive again. It's 17-9 and counting. Here's D. I think she's holding one or two here. Come around the forehand. Just trying to avoid the stuff in front if she can. Slip it on in. Kind of plug that hole if anything. You'll probably see Joanne coming in on the forehand, or the backhand rather, between those two balls. See if she can get to that back purple with a jack. Can't quite tell from the angle who's holding her how many.
There's only one next door, but 17 to 10. Dave staying alive.
I mean, what was that? 17-4?
17-3.
17-3 and 7 points in a row now. There's Joanne trying to shoot this gap, which she's done. Just a little heavy. A couple yards through there. D's going to stick with the same. She needs about a yard here. Stick with the same shot she just played. Trying to, if she hits her own, so be it. Hit that one sideways. Okay, she got away with it, no problem.
How far school was I? 2 yards. 2 yards. Okay, give me a foot right.
Let's see if Joanne's pretty due for a good shot here. Getting one in here, cutting it down. Just overcooked it again. I'm not sure who's holding. Not sure if she made it or not. It was close.
Bring it to the 2.
Oh, all right, she did it. Just enough. Boy, it tried to slide by. But they get back on the board here. After 4 ends down. Gets one bite of the elephant at the halfway point. We're 8-2 now. I'm wondering if they're going to change something with the mat length or position, given that they've lost so many in a row.
Next door, Rob just laid one on the jack.
Yeah, I'll show a little shot of that so you get an idea. If you look at the left of your screen in the shadow, you can see what Rob may have finally put in the dagger with that ball on the jack.
It's David's third ball's coming in.
John's got his third one. He's missed it.
2 3/4 square. What does that mean? That's how far up the mat is.
Meanwhile, the ladies are having a discussion about whether it's long enough because they've pulled the mat up. We'll stick here just to watch this head of this men's singles just to see if this is finally it. Well, John's going to go up, so never mind. So this umpire call for jack length is brought to you by Jai Tai. Jim Marler's the owner, is the tournament Jai Tai, the tournament scorecard sponsor. Everybody's got a scorecard for their game, and there's a special restaurant offer on the back. So if you want Thai food and a relaxing spot, kind of your last day of the tournament, last time to take advantage of it, go to Jai Tai and mention U.S. Open Lawn Bowling, and you get 15% off your lawn for lawn bowlers. Just mention U.S. Open Lawn Bowling. So thank you to your sponsorship, Jai Tai.
Measure on the jack length there.
Yep, to see if because they did try to do something a little different.
That's it.
I think the word is that it's good, I believe. You can see Mary's got the mat up a bit here.
All or nothing coming over on ring 3 here.
Yeah, and, switch over, so I'll give you a quick shot of that shot that he's trying to make here. You see it on the left of your screen. He missed, so that's it. So Rob McMullen will beat David Ball there in the championship flight, I believe. So David will move on.
Rob will move on.
Oh, Rob will move on. Rob will move on. David will go to the second flight. Rob will move on to the championship and get to the Final Four. All right, back to our game now. No more of this distraction by these fellas. So Mary with a really solid first bowl, right? Jack high, just to the side. Pat tried a little jack bowl shot, just trying to play through it, and just missed it, but finished on the center line a couple yards through. Mary probably trying to just add a couple feet here and just finish behind her own if she can. And just kind of put another solid bowl in the head. That's all right. Does make a bigger target for Pat here. Just tried it. Pretty good weight for it. It's an interesting choice here what to do. Put another one in the head, or Joanne's opted for the position and call for one behind. mission accomplished there. Splitting those two. But, I think it's still, Gene's going to try this jack or bull shot, I think. Just be a yard over, try and get a piece of the head, see if you can hit either one of the balls with the jack. Definitely don't want to be short here, as you're down two. And maybe a couple feet short.
So on
think
this
that's
jack
decent
or
line.
bull, sorry Scott,
Go ahead.
on this jack or bull shot, there's less of a hole between the jack and the bull. So can they add a little more, play with a little more weight and not worry quite as much about the coming in at an angle?
Here they want Alex to just kind of be on the draw and see if she can tuck the jack around the corner here. Yeah, really well done.
You ended up on a good line out here, but if you squeeze it in and have a nice back here,
There you go.
Wait.
More confident.
yeah, I know. It's rough.
It's a good try here. Good try here. Look at this. We're not even going to do a jack or bull. We're just going to nut the jack. Great bull by Jane English.
A slice of cherry pie there.
Man, we've just seen a lot of this in this match where it's like 1 and 3 seconds. And it just... Usually it was Sherry, occasionally D, and now Jean's getting into the mix. Pat on occasion when it's been in first and just stayed. Nice try by Rachel. Oh, just a little short.
Or you want me to try to tap for it?
Better, wider's better with holding your
You
left.
can tap it. I just don't want you to.
Over on rink 4, the winner of this game will play the winner of the fourth match over there. Right now, Team Susie Houston has worked out to a 6-4 lead after 7 against Team Angier.
Right.
You come inside.
Sherry again.
Here's the jack right here.
Put one in the back.
Don't tap it.
Again, I think they've got 4 seconds now.
Great shot. Okay. We're down one. Just down one.
Just a little narrow.
Here. Okay.
Tap it a little closer.
Take off about a yard. That was a good line.
I think D's just might be asking for just a position. I think Sherry's giving it to her with that ball, and I think she's trying to do it again. See if she can get one there.
Okay. We're down one. This is shot now.
Oh, I don't know.
Here.
See what the jury said.
Thank you.
I don't know if that was. I mean, they're still holding, but probably less than ideal to have movement there. I think you would be better off having your opponent move it than you. Just kind of cover. But now it'll be Joanne will have a look at this at least, a little bit better shot. It's kind of a mix in the back. She doesn't have those two immediately behind, but she does have that next two. She's got that white one back there. So I think it's just probably just a draw here. Does have room to draw. D's got that again. This is where case where you could afford to be, use that little bit of a wall in front and just kind of hit that shot ball, will be okay. Yeah, D's position. All right, Joanne needs to make it. Good time for a good draw. She did it on the last end, a good shot. See if she can do it again here. Doesn't look far away. Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it all the way? Just a hair short. Wow. Yeah, Now Dee's got to be a little careful. I mean, she's up 6. Getting a point would be golden, so she doesn't really want to risk. I mean, just come all the way around and finish high wouldn't be bad. She just opted to switch hands. The main thing is you don't want to hit that ball in front that Joanne just delivered. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this, really. Just
Didn't want to hit heavy.
so it's going to be one more for Team McSparran. They'll go up 9-2 after 8 ends. And this 2025 U.S. Open. Patent over the whole wrong line. In his 2025 U.S. Open Women's Fours Championship Flight quarterfinal. Just kind of been a slow bleed. Just a bunch of ones here.
But they haven't been able to mount any momentum over there on Team Hedgespeth. We did move over or change the greens or the rink markers this morning. So this is not this is a half a rink over from where we've been playing our previous matches.
Trying to reduce the wear and tear. All right, Pat Benny looking to get a good start here. She's been pretty solid in this match. It looks like it's going to continue. I think for me, it just looks like on the whole, Team Hedgespeth has been bowling better, but Team McSparran has just had that one excellent bowl.
They've had the dagger bowl.
I mean, there's been a lot more great bowls by Team Hedgespeth, but just a lot more excellent bowls, just outstanding bowls. And we've seen this from Mary Thompson a lot, where she's putting bowls in good position, putting bowls in the head, and then just, the one on Team McSparran has just been throwing an absolute dart. Where can I put this to rip your heart out? Here? Okay. Pat switched hands. I don't know if she necessarily needed to. She went right on the other hand. Mary's second. Again, just looking to do the same kind of thing. Just again, really, really solid. Pretty good lead play by Mary. Joanne likes this one too. And she should. Mary Thompson again. Again, between Mary and Alex, it just have been really quality front end. Just it hasn't been enough. Pat Jean has been no slouch, but pretty wide profile here, and there is a hole there, but I mean it's worth it to give it a go here. Yeah, just look at that, even got a little rub, and I think it even fell and rocked in the right way. I think Joanne's probably got the right call here for Alex, just playing it on through, just a little tuck through, just a yard over. See if you can get that jack movement, or you can hit that brown bowl and maybe push it out or come off it and sit. Just didn't have the Alex saying run. I'm not sure if Dee's indicating that they're one down at the moment. I'm not sure. That might be a measure, but I think it just Jean's just trying to do it again, see if she can get slide under, slide, be positive, come under her own, come through the head. And just kind of like a blocker a little bit. I don't think it's going to stop Alex.
I don't think I'm better this way.
Yeah, it's going to make him have her switch here. Just wants to get the brown to be pretty good. The inside of it. Man. It's alright, give him a little position, just get a little nudge on it. Alright. Well, crossing over, big thank you to the Nixon Group. Amington Nixon, the owners of the Nixon Group, their exclusive sponsor of the U.S. Open Tournament shirts. I'm wearing one right now. They're local realtors here in Sun City, Arizona, specializing in the active retirement communities, and very proud supporters of lawn bowls in the area. If you're looking to move to the area or relocate within the area, hit up the Nixon Group. Thanks for your sponsorship, Nixon Group. All right, here's Sherry. Gonna try and draw around everything. I think this might be going all the way to the back here. Sailing through everything. All right. John thinks it's a measure. They're saying it's a measure. See the case for Rachel to try and come on the forehand here. She's going to go backhand after all. Just trying to see if she can navigate this front ball. She's done that. Oh, nearly. So I should have switched to give you a better look at where it is with Joanne ripping that one in. Here's Sherry's first. Second, rather. Rachel trying to get a piece of this head here. Last call was that it's a measure. Not going to do anything with that one. I don't want to call down the Thunder, but I wonder if they're taking the weekend off at the Air Force. And then it's Saturday now. They've been doing maneuvers all week long. It's impressive to watch. I mean, it's not like it's a jumbo jet. It's like 2, 3, 4
Fighter jets in
formation. Yeah, not too far away from each other. Like, it's been pretty impressive to watch.
Just get a little deafening in our microphones.
Yeah, sorry if it's been killing your ears. All right, here's D. Again, I think she's playing this hand, going underneath, probably trying to target that bowl. She hasn't done a lot the last few ends, but she hasn't needed to. Joanne really just does once. I can see a case where she goes to the forehand, comes underneath that orange bowl, and just trying to get to the dark bowl there, which is the measure. She's got second and third, so taking that out would be good. Just not particularly close with that one. The way this is going, it's a measure, and it's going to be Team McSparran. It just seems like everything's gone their way.
Actually, when Dee was down there, she held up a finger. I think she feels they've got that
Look
measure.
Another good bowl. Not sure if that's second or not, but No, but it does, because it's a little short. It does give a little edge for Joanne if she happens to come through, and if she's a little narrow, she can hit that bowl and then redirect in. They're going to look at it. Looking close here. Not far away. Oh, she got it out. Oh, I don't know if she got it all the way out, though, but she hit it. Hit the target. Not just a question of... should be one. Yeah, well done by Joanne Hedgespeth. That's a good bowl there. Mission accomplished that. It desperately needing it. So it's... that's one by the elephant. 9-3 now. After 9 ends.
5 to go.
So they're 6 down with 5 to go. And they're back to pulling this mat up, seeing what they can make happen here. Going a little longer this time. Mary's first.
Yeah, good ball, Mary. Good start. Great start, Mary.
Not bad. Again, good position. She's just been really solid. After the first end or two, it's been really well done.
At the end, it's almost a pattern here.
Pat's first. She's had some solid bowls as well. Again, I think Mary's just been a little bit stronger, but not like Pat's have been poor. And kind of this is a good, you see Mary within a couple of feet and Pat about a yard away.
Inside white. Okay, inside white.
All right, Mary's second, just looking to try and do the same thing. Floated on round behind here. Yeah, another beautiful ball with Mary Thompson. Pat's, I wonder if she's going to switch over here. Looks like she might be. Yeah, she is.
Couple to rest on. She's
Yeah, just see if she can get to that bowler jack. I mean, switching hands here, it's a pretty good result. Just need a little more pace and she'd have been there. Yeah, I think Joanne just, they need to stop, the position game, well, I appreciate it. It just hasn't been working out for them. Now it's the point of, they got to get bowls in the head. They got to try and make a big number and hope that they miss. Looks a little heavy. Yeah, kind of turned it over with that one. Heavy and narrow while holding. What happened? Chipped her own bowl out.
You've been preaching that all week. I was marking yesterday and I counted 3 times. Same thing.
Wow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 from Jean. Hit the ball, hit the jack, hit the other ball. They're back now just like that. They're down 1. I mean, Mary was great, and then it's heavy and narrow, and you get a little space. Then Jean comes through, and then now all of a sudden you're 1 down, and now you're a worse 1 down. Alex can make the correction here. Looks pretty good here. Beautiful ball there. Beautiful draw. There
Tip
you
of the
go.
hat.
There you go. Redemption. Redemption. Right over to Jean. A little zesty, I think. Don't know if she needed quite that much pace. Does stay in the park. Right over to Rachel. Looking to add. Need to try and get a multiple here. They're going to have to get one somewhere along the line. Might as well be now. Seen teams all week long. Teams, players making great comebacks the whole week. 6 down with 5 to go. Let's thank another one of our sponsors, S-Parms. Chloe Stewart, the general manager, has donated part of gift vouchers for gold and silver medal winners in all 6 events. New products ranging from their arm sleeve sun protectors, shoulder wraps, face, hand, and leg coverings. Specialize in sun protection. See more than a few ladies with their sun protection McSparran gears. So thank you for your sponsorship, McSparran.
This has been when the daggers start coming.
Yeah, this is the designated dagger thrower. This is Sherry. So she's got one here. Just kind of keeping things honest in the back. She was looking to kind of tap it and spring it. Okay. Kind of a mix back there. You love the drag for 2 or 3, but that brown bowl in the way is kind of hampering things. I think something behind on the side, and let's see if we can keep our 1 here.
Okay, you're just drawing to this
I
bowl.
think it'd be good to match that bowl on the side. I think that's what Joanne was wanting, because looks like if there's any jack movement, it's going to go that way. Definitely Sherry's been trying to, it's clearly an attack since she's on the tee. Trying to hit that bowl or the jack. Get the bowl out or knock the jack over to the side. Could be. It looks like another second. I think they got 2 seconds sitting there. Joanne's probably best play is just to keep playing that forehand and just try and get in that pocket of 3. Kind of hard to get away from it.
Get it on the room.
Where do they see the live stream? Where's the live stream?
Looks like that's what Joanne is trying. Just trying to be on the forehand and just float around. Doesn't really want to touch the ball if she can help it. Just kind of get to the back and behind. All right, Dee wanting to dislodge it after Joanne comes a little short. She's trying to get a jack or bowl. She does have pretty good position. Clearly on the attack mode. Joanne's got 2 choices. She could try and protect the back, but I think right now she'd be better off with a second point, given the nature of the game, and see if she can drop one in here. All right, Dee's last. Really rip some hearts out if she can do this one. Not far away, just slides by. So another bite of the elephant for Hedgespeth. Get a 9-4, but there's only 4 ends to go. Kind of running out of time here. Let's see if we got any comments. Cartwheel Kate, thanks for the commentating, live streaming. Hopes to see us next year. We'll hope to see you next year also.
Is that Kate Carrot? Or a different Kate?
Well, it said Cartwheel Kate. Huh? and given that we saw Kate Carriage here, who's our tournament draw master.
She left last night. She had other obligations, but she was a fantastic help this entire event.
4 ends to play. Looking next door, it looks like Team Houston's up 7-5
That's
over
correct.
Team Irwin.
We're 7-4. They just got that one. Keeping an eye on that match.
All right, a little short there by Mary. Really has been a lot of good bowls by the ladies. I mean, on the whole. I mean, and especially since fours is difficult. And sometimes you're on the jazz and it just everything's working, and other days it's just like, man, I just can't find it. And you just I mean, in a 14-inning game, you got 28 bowls and that's it. And you got to wait 10 minutes before you roll another one. Fours is hard. Helps to be tactically sound. That helps even better if you could just be draining bowls in the head, and that's what Team McSparran has been doing a lot of. There's another solid bowl, a little short, but a little short on both of those, but she's holding.
D tells us about 2 feet in front there. Again, Mary's 2 are holding, not the same shot she's had, but every end.
Yeah, I think I see the good text. The quote that keeps coming to mind is when I'm watching American football. And one of the things that they say is there's no defense for a perfect pass. And that's just kind of how I feel about this match. They've been pretty tactically sound. Great bowl there by Alex Vanderboss. Might be definitely holding one, might be 2 or 3. But there just hasn't been any defense for the perfect bowls. And all the ladies have been having a turn. And I think Sherry's gone up a couple times, but Dee's had it, Jean's had it, Pat's had it. They've all just kind of, somewhere along the line, have gotten not just a great bowl, but like a perfect bowl. And it's almost just like, Team Hedgespeth just keep trying to put them in there, keep trying to have good bowls, keep trying to get good position, and just hope the wheel turns. And they've managed to win 3 of the last 4 ends, but probably need to leave. They either need to get a number or win the last 4.
Alex just strike the jack, and Joanne asked the second one cover one of those 2 backs.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I think I would have been better off to just have her. She just drew a stunner. Just have her draw another stunner, and then let Rachel do the position. Because you need points also. So even if you had been a little narrow, you could hit up Mary's and then let Rachel do the position bowl. As it is, you got a blank. Yeah, and now she's asking Rachel for a draw when you could have had Alex do the draw and then have Rachel with the position. So. I understand if you're holding and you're up 10 or 5, but you're down 5 and need points. You really need to get bowls in the head. Yeah, beautiful bowl there by Rachel there. Beautiful bowl there.
What you mean? I knew what I was doing.
So they're holding a couple now. All right.
Again, though, those are both orange bowls behind it, though, so if there's any jack movement.
We got them early. We'll get them again. So big thank you to the Bulls Development Fund for their sponsorship of all our live streaming. And to have this nice tent for us to be able to sit in the cool and keep our equipment cool. If you're looking to make a donation, either one time or monthly, it's tax deductible to support Bulls in the U.S. The way to do that is with the Bulls Development Fund. Thank you, BDF. Go to bullsdevelopmentfund.org. Here's Sherry. Trying a little chip on this jacker bowl there. Didn't do it. A little stab. But yeah, the danger is there. So I think they need something. It'd be great for Rachel to draw on the forehand and just come to that. Either one of those 2 bowls, but if you can get one into the nearer one, that'd be good. No, I think she's blazed this one out the back, which is okay. Just get something behind. They were a little vulnerable there. Again, you're getting to the point where you can't do everything. I think Dee's just wanting Sherry to just kind of try and draw and get a second here, I think. It looks like it's for sure, too. She's doesn't want to hit that one up. And White, I don't know if she popped it in for 3 or not. Well, this could be a good chance for Team Hedgespeth to get right back in this thing.
Over on ranked 5, Team Houston just scored 1 and is now leading 8-5 after 10 ends. By the way, I know you're too shy to mention, but it was your wife Linda's ball that was the scoring ball on that last end.
That's
She's
good to
in
hear.
the match.
Can't tell you how thrilled she was that she was not going to be on the live stream. The only way she'll get on is if they make it to the championship final. Oh, and even then, we're switching over to the men, so she'll avoid it again. It could be she could get a medal and avoid it completely. She'll be so happy. All right, it's Joanne trying to get to those 2 balls. Oh, that's well done.
Yeah.
And
Might
that's
even be in the cap.
literally right where they wanted one. Right where they wanted one. Great position there. Don't know if it's even, it might even be in the count. Well, a lot of pressure here by D. This is you should get if she can make the conversion, she'll help step everything out. If she misses, then it's really gonna Team Hedgespeth will be right back in this. I can see her coming with some weight to just try and dislodge it. Either hit the shot pull or any of the others would be good. Yeah, here it comes with some weight here. She's going to hit the front. Yeah, didn't really get the result. Does open it up on the other side, though. Yeah, they're going to... Yeah, Joanne's going to have a look. Don't really blame her. They're having a discussion about what it is they want to try and do here. Shot the ladies kind of discussing. See on this thing, I can't see from that angle. Wait for them to step apart. Well, in the meantime, we thank Barry Bowley Systems.
Hi, Dave.
Thank you to David Aarons, General Manager of Barry Bowling Systems, longtime sponsor of the U.S. Open. If you're looking to get a new synthetic lawn bowling surface, then this is Barry Bowling Systems. You could do worse than Barry Bowling Systems, that's for sure. I've never heard a bad thing about a Barry Bowling Systems green. So thank you, David Aarons. Thank you, Barry Bowling Systems. All right, the huddle is over. The shot is ready to be played. And Joanne's decided to come in on the backhand and see if she can just arrive, I think, is the idea. Just to try and get a bowl in the head, matching this blue one. I don't know if it got in the count. All right. I think Dee's going to try and come with some weight again and see if she can preferably hit the bowl with the jack. Alternatively, hit that white bowl. She's not far away here. She's going to be right on the button. Oh, don't know if she necessarily got a big result, but she did get a result. I think they were down. I mean, it could have been 3 or 4, but Dave hitting it around the button and just didn't get the right redirect. If it stays back on that bowl, they get the shot. As it is, it just had that extra tick. And so it gives 1 more for Team Hedgespeth. But D with a spectacular shot there.
But that key bowl on that end, other than that one, was the position bowl that was just delivered, covering those 2 in the back. That ended up being the shot.
So now it's a 3 ends in a row, 4 of the last 5 for Team Hedgespeth. But they are running out of time. They need 4 points in the last 3 ends. Let's see who else is watching. Sheila Conti apparently is watching and says hi to us. I don't know, accessing the Bowls USA. Hello, Sheila. And Lisa Nago from Howick, South Africa. Wow. Look at the fans you got in South Africa, Kelly.
Everywhere.
Look at all the fans you're acquiring. All right, see if Mary Thompson can keep this solid play going as she's been for the great majority of this match. Just constantly getting balls in good position, constantly setting up the heads right. Pat has not been far behind her. It's been some pretty good lead play from these ladies. Yeah, here's Pat. Getting Pat with a shot, Mary with the position. Again, I think we've seen the jack move. We've had 11 ends. I think we've seen it move 9. I want to say 9 out of 11.
Last hand.
That's why it's nice for me. I mean, being mostly a lead, I've seen the frustration when I see it. It's like, oh gosh, you were so short. It's like, no, I wasn't. The jack got moved, and you forgot. You just saw that we lost the end, but I was in position. I was on the jack or just behind. We see that with a lot of leads, or just people kind of forget about it. All right, Pat switching over. Got one in there. Wants to come all the way up to it here. See if she can tuck it around behind. And both ladies a little short with their second. All right.
A little congested in the landing zones.
She wants to be. See if she can get the jack or bull here. Oh, just miss. Joanne's desperately trying to save it in, keep it in play. No, just trickled in. Just trickled into the ditch. I'm really hoping you don't lose your bull here. You kind of need every one that you can get.
That one hovered on the ditch for a moment before it.
Decent effort. I haven't had to play that much. I mean, just Mary's been just a notch above Pat, so they've usually been holding, and Alex has been getting the position more often than not. All right, Jean does keep hers in play. I'll adjust it later. You guys can move the cameras just kind of a little bit out of position here. Trying again here. Just a little edge off the inside half, trickle on in. Oh, good ball. Didn't quite make it. Pretty good bull there. Nice shot by Jean. There's that shot of the angle there.
Alex wanted to go on the backhand. It's like all the opportunities on the forehand.
Yeah. Well, sometimes this is why you usually try and listen to the person who's at the head, and they can describe and paint the picture for you. Rachel just wanted to try and go through, I think, pop on Alex's white ball in front. I think that's pretty good weight, just a little high.
Right next to Mary, so there's your wooden scoring pocket back there.
I think D is now just kind of thinking about getting a position because they're holding a couple, I think, with those two dark bulls. That's why I think they're trying to have Rachel draw up and through Team Hedgespeth, get that white bull up in.
Team Hedgespeth trying to score points to win. D can almost just win one more end and make it desperation time.
Yeah, it'll get to be tough. It's starting to run out of time. 4 points in 3 ends you need. You've seen worse though, like in the men's force final. There was similar. I mean, it was 7 points down with 4 to go, and they came back all the way to win it. Spoiler. There's Rachel looking for that promotion on the white. Get it around. There's kind of another one in a little pocket there.
So there.
D's,
How do you get there?
D's kind of weighing it. Yeah, D's really trying to look to see where the numbers against her are. Cherry was trying it, just needs a little narrower. I think she's in. Just wants to sit on that ball, would be really good. That's well done by Sherry. That's really good ball by Sherry Curry. Takes away that option.
Joanne just got to win this end.
Yeah, I think I'm just not gonna. Well, I still think the right play is to play the forehand, a couple yards through. You either inside out that black bull on the front right, you push your own up and in, you come all the way around, maybe get to the jack, or you come all the way around to that back bull.
That's what Joanne and Rachel trying to do, I think. I don't know that she was trying to
Just
set
haven't
up.
quite gotten it. It's been kind of a lot of that. They've had more than a few times. It's like if you do this, then you get it. And Dee's had a similar situation, has been able to do it. It's not far away here. Oh, right there, and it's like that.
Right.
It's like that's a great effort. That is a great effort. It just didn't come off. And I think with the position now, Dee's just going to try and draw. But going heavy and narrow is not terrible here. But I think she'd rather just kind of draw another one in.
I'm
See if
sure
she can
I got to
close.
wash my ears out. Heavy and narrow is good when you're up.
I said it's not going to be as bad here because it's a little protected.
Sorry.
Part of it is looking at the situation, using your eyeballs. Right. I think she'd prefer not to do anything. Joanne, a little adjustment here, just wants to tickle the white ball. Hit that ball. Man, again, great effort and just everything but. I think Dee just wants to, again, on the draw into that front bowl, I think would be good. Just doesn't really need to make anything happen, but it is, anything within 2 feet gets you another point here.
Doesn't even need to get the center line.
And she's missing the correct way, yeah. Coming right up to that bowl. I don't know if it's going to make it, but this is going to be a big end. Yeah, 2 there. It's not like it's big points, but in this match it sure is. There's been a lot of ones. This is the kind of thing where I tell you about like the free throws. It's like sometimes you're working so hard to get one. It's just so difficult to get one. You have games with 1, 1, 1, 1. And Team Hedgespeth's won out of 12 ends, they've won 5, but they've all been ones.
Like that?
And anybody that's got multiple has been Team McSparran. And they've got 2 in a measure here now for 3.
See the other one. So they've got their knees right in front of the scoreboard. I can't quite see it.
Look like 2 there. So, wow, that makes it really hard now. So it's 11-5. I mean, Team McSparran's got to be feeling pretty good here. I mean, it still can be done, but given the fact you haven't given up more than a 1, and now Team Hedgespeth needs 2 threes to stay alive.
Get up here. Squeeze by, friend. Come on.
Right there, you get a chance to see the scores. The other game is 8-6. It looks like for Team Houston over Team Irwin.
Someone's holding 2 at the other end. I can see 2 blue bowls. I don't know which team they're
Yeah,
on.
I think they were high five on Alice Birkinshaw from Team Houston, so I'm guessing those are both hers. All right, here we go with this one. Again, another solid start by Pat Binney. 2 feet behind. For fours, all the ladies have been playing really well. I mean, all of them. I mean, even Joanne didn't get it the last time, but she was not far away.
Both of them.
All right, here's Mary's first. And again, even that's a solid ball. Holding shot. couple feet behind.
Your weight was pretty close.
Not bad. A little bit of an overcorrection there to come up. She didn't really need to correct anything. She could have just played it again, but she opted for a correction and overcorrected. But it is going to send Mary over to the other hand. I think the main thing when you're switching, if you force to switch hands, is to try and keep your weight, keep your good weight. Mary's not going to be short here. A little touch on the jack.
No.
All right. Right to her other one.
Other
That's
one.
good. Got the position and the shot out of it. You could even argue it was a little unlucky. If she would have stayed with it, it'd be 2. There's Jean. She's going to get a little rub, promotion. Well, hit that one pretty good. Not the best ball in the world, but got a pretty good result out of it. All right, I think I should be looking at trying drawing maybe a little drag here for 3 would be pretty good. Slow narrow there. Same little hot rod I see in the neighborhood from time to time. All right. Jean again looking at take some grass. Even if she gets all the way to the back, that'd be useful. Yeah, Dee likes that. That's good. They were a little vulnerable back there. Didn't have anything past 6 inches past the jack here. All right, a little bit of a blank from Alex. I think she needs again, just trying to drag that jack and tuck it around the corner and try and get to 3. Narrow on that will be okay if she hits it solid. No. Well, at least it finishes behind. He's down 1. I wonder if she's going to go for the position or just have Sherry just draw 1 here. Yeah, looked like she's on the draw.
Oh, there's lovely right there. Come on,
That's
friend.
what she called for. She's not worried about position yet, I guess.
Yeah, well, even that is
Great
even
spot.
that. I mean, it just she was heavy and high, and she chipped one of her own bulls out, but then finished in a good spot, kind of taking away a little bit of the drag away. And Rachel was trying it. They are a little vulnerable in that back corner there. Get a little bit of a hiccup here with everything. Hopefully it's coming through okay. Got a nice shot there. Kind of inside out it on the shot bowl to take a shot. Great bowl there by Sherry. Didn't get a great look at it. I think Rachel. Now Dee is Team McSparran holding 1. So now they're trying to get a little, see if she can do a jack or ball thought, I think is the plan. Gonna come on the backhand and see if she can chip that ball out or kind of drag the jack over. Not far away here by Rachel. Looks like she might hit right on the button. What a shot. Great ball by Rachel Markuson. Beautiful shot. Getting back to 1. Leave it up for Joanne to try and make it a multiple.
And block the path for the jack to come back, though, for the big point opportunity. But you want the one.
Looking next door, looks like it's Team Houston's up 10-6 over Team Irwin with 2 to play. They're in the middle of the 13th end. So the winner of this game will play the winner of that game next. And we'll show you the winners of the other games going on next. Here's D. I think she want to kind of try and do something similar, but I think she's just more on the draw here with this weight. Yeah, not bad. Kind of get in the mix. Kelly's gonna go roam, see if he can get some scores from the other ladies' match. Well, Joanne's in a bit of trouble. I think they might have to. It's been kind of a game of inches. Just gives them playing pretty well, and just that Dee's gotten great results. Dee and Cherry and Joanne and Rachel just been just a little off, just missing. Yeah, kind of like this. She's needing to draw. Her weight's very good, just kind of a little narrow. And Dee's made a good first pull, now probably just needs to add like a yard at most here. Keep the same line, see if she can put one in here. Cut it down. Just needs to slip under the white bull here. She's done that. It's going to make it all the way in. Got a little graze on it. Now, probably in for shot now. Great bull. All right, well, they're coming up. Let's see if we got some more. Holy mackerel. Just going to look for, see if there's no. Quickly get some Mike Watts, our #1 fan from Aberystwyth again in Wales. Bradley saying hello. And it looks like Kate's having a conversation. All right, I'll leave that all. I'll leave that all be since they're. Kate and Lisa are having a chat here. Anyways, well, oh yeah, Joanne is can't afford to give up points. She's in a bad way here. I think she could really play their hand with that orange bull. The jack's got to move, that bull's got to move. I can see she could play on the backhand and just kind of face that out and just try and hit Dee's bull clean. Maybe if a little jack move would be okay, because I think they have both those bulls there behind, I believe. Or play the other hand and try and hit the bull into the jack, but I don't think it's going to do it. This isn't going to come back here. Come back some of the way, but not all the way to hit the bull. All right, so it should be one bull. One for Team McSparran, another solid bull for D. That's going to make it near impossible now, but chip in a chair if anything. So it's headed to the last end, and they're up 7. So not mathematically out, but pretty much close to that. Hey,
Bang balls off the green, sorry.
No, go ahead, Kelly.
I did go over and check on the other half of the bracket. Games are all too close to call over there. We'll get that afternoon match. Team Jordan Koss is tied up with Team Mary Wright after 12. And Team Katia Moore is, I believe, 2 up on Team Mare B. Could be backwards. Didn't make a note, just a mental note.
Well, in the other game, it looks like Team Irwin got 2 on the next to last end here. Now they've cut it to 10-8. They're going home. All right, good ball here by Pat Binning. There's a case to be made where I see some people where they put the jack, they pull the mat up, play the same length, and put the jack on the 2 meter, and that way, if the especially if the opponent puts 2 in the ditch, then you lose. You're shaking hands, but I don't. They've played this distance pretty consistently. They've played it well. They're better. They haven't given up anything more than 5 ones in the match. So the thought that they're all of a sudden just going to completely, utterly fall apart and give up a 7 seems extremely unlikely. And then really all they have to do here is, for Team McSparran, is just kind of 2 bulls in the head and then just kind of mark pockets and see where it is. So
Scatter the green.
yeah. So Pat's got 1 ball on that side. It'd probably be good to just keep it on the other side, kind of right on that black line just behind. Alternatively, this, where she's all the way around to the back, is okay too. Then one on the tee in the back and 1 on the jack. It really kind of just wants to match her own and just kind of put a pocket of bowls somewhere. Well, just saw Linda Roberts throwing a back toucher, leading to holding 2, up 2 in the match and throwing the back touchers.
I was wondering if you were watching that.
I just kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye as I was looking at the other bowl. So, good bowl there by Mary to make an adjustment, but to get it on the jack. But they need to get 7. So really, just I think Jean's good ball. I think if I was on Team McSparran, I would just anywhere for the first one, just make sure it's behind. And Team Hedgespeth just needs to draw a line in the sand. We got to get 7. Where are we going to get 7? They got 1 on the jack, so I guess the idea is let's try and draw there. Okay, that's 2. Jean can afford to just kind of dislodge this if she wants, and just kind of play with some weight, free the weight, and reasonable. We just had the bell go off, but it doesn't matter. Both these games are on their last end, and if anybody happens to tie, they got to play the extra end anyways, because we can't have a tie here.
I believe the other 2 matches on the far green are also on their final end. So.
That's going to make it hard there. Alex really need to get another ball in the head, and she finished well narrow. And now the only thing that they have to worry about is pushing that one up. The main thing for Sherry is just don't push that white ball up. Because again, 6 is in the budget here. I just need to let that ball sit where it is.
6 is in the budget.
Don't hear that too often, do you? I mean, I've been international. I've seen teams, they're up 12 to 3 to go, and they'll just shake hands because it's just never going to happen. But I don't blame the ladies for wanting to keep playing. This is it for the U.S. Open for them.
Well, they go to
or they'll go to the second flight. My mistake. They'll go to the second flight, so you might as well work it for the next game. Let's work on a draw. Great ball there by Sherry to kind of cut it down to 1. So, been in this position too, where it's like, well, pretty sure we're going to lose here. Let's just work on a draw and just get them for the next game. See if we can win that second flight. Yeah, good ball there. Nice ball by Rachel. But this one's pretty much all over by the counting.
Linda Roberts' ball, it's still holding the shot on that other match.
I was kind of watching Team Irwin just kind of trying to jab it out of there. Well, here we're just ladies just kind of having a draw contest. Put $5 on the line or something. some pretty good bulls. Really nice bulls. Really nice drawing here. A lot of good bulls in the head as they're crossing over for the skips final. All right, the skippers here with the last 2 bulls each of this match. The main thing for Dee is just to kind of stay away from that white, but she can do whatever she wants. And just play it as a draw. I mean, even again, 6s of the budget. I don't think it's just 1 at the moment right now. I think they're just kind of playing it out right now.
Sure. Everything's interspersed.
We might, yeah, pretty good draw there. Yeah, great bull by Joanne. Probably 2. These last. All these ladies have played really well. Just a slight notch above, and that's all it takes. And it's a 7-point lead right now. Just a conversion here or there. All right, Joanne playing her last one. That's going to be it. So they'll do the count, but I think it's going to be 2. So we'll give it 2 here for Hedgespeth, their first 2 of the match, but it'll be 12-7. Let's see if we can quick adjust the camera since they're down to the final bulls here. I'll see if I can adjust the camera over to get this last end here. You can watch behind you. You can see the skips are just rolling their last 2 bulls. So congratulations going on to the final. Joanne Hedgespeth drops to the second flight with Rachel Marquezin, Alex Vandenbos, and Mary Thompson. And advance to the championship flight, Dee McSparran, Sherry Curry, Jean English, and Pat Binney. Congratulations. All right, so that Red Bull I think you see behind is the one we were talking about, that Team Houston that Linda Roberts threw with the first one. There's a back toucher right behind there. Not sure who the other bull is, but this is Angie's last here.
This is her all or nothing. She ran hard last time. So.
Yeah, really needs to get the bull clean, I think, is what her goal is. And if she does it, then it might be forcing a tie. If she misses everything, I think they'll be shaking hands. So let's see.
Short bull.
Looks like it's a little narrow, not going to do anything. All right, so they're going to shake hands. So victory for Susie Houston, Alice Birkinshaw, Linda Roberts, and Julie Buchanan. Their team will also go and make it to the Final 4, and they'll be the ones playing against Dee McSparran and team. But the team of... so in the second flight, you'll see Team Hedgespeth play Team Irwin. That's Angie Irwin, Ingrid Benson, Janet Watson, and Lois Ghost. So that'll be the Final 4. So we hope you enjoyed it. I don't think we're going to be waiting too long, probably no more than a half an hour. We'll be back up, so you might want to check again in 15. But for Kelly Warren, I'm Scott Roberts. Thank you for watching. We'll talk to you all soon.